Hey guys, Donald here. Thanks for tuning in. First of all, I just want to apologize to everyone who was waiting for the Smart Stock Take training. We had some issues on our side and never got recorded. So I know that there's already a stock take training on our YouTube channel. So what I'll do is I'll place that link in the description below. So anyone who wants more information on stock take can jump in and have a look at that. Okay. This week I'm doing something a little bit different. We're running a training on SmartReports. Obviously you guys know that already, but I'm going to split it up into 2 or maybe 3 videos, just so that I can cover everything within a timely manner. I don't want to have a reports training that goes for 45 minutes, because let's be honest, we don't have time to sit through all of that. So I might split them up into 10 minutes, and the very first episode, which we'll run through today, is just going to be on running an existing report, okay, that's already in the system, as well as making changes to that report, and on top of that, understanding the buttons and the fields within SmartReports. Okay, so first of all, let's get a kick on, and from our main menu, we want to go to Reports and SmartReports. Now I'm sure some of you guys have already made your way to this page once or twice, and if you shied away because it looks crazy, then you're watching the perfect video. Okay, so what we're looking at now is our report folders. Okay, so all reports are located within these folders that you see. Anything to do with your catalog records, from your titles to your copies, will be located in your catalog folder. Anything related to patrons, so patron cards, a list of patrons by home rule or classification, okay, located in your patron folder. And lastly, anything to do with circulation, from loans to overdues or loan history, is all located inside circulation. Alright, now you do have authority and others there. I'll touch on those maybe a little bit later or even in another video. Alright, so let's just run up an existing report from our catalog folder. Okay, so if we expand catalog, 3 other options. Okay, catalog cost center spine levels. Let's go with catalog. Okay, you can see here all our catalog reports listed. Okay, so a few things I want you to look at first are the buttons that you see. Okay, so we have 2 buttons on the left hand side of a title and 3 buttons on the right hand side. Now our SmartReports by default will spit out information in list view, or kind of like a table like Excel. If you want something that lists it out differently, kind of like the previous reports modules did, you will need to A, create a template, okay, and then B, print or run the report via that template. Okay, but for this demonstration, I will just focus on the current table view, and then in another video we'll go through template creation. Alrighty, on the right hand side we have some other options. The very first one is a pencil. Okay, that allows you to edit the title of the report, which is located here, and the description, which not all reports have a description, but this one here does. Okay, and that's the description there. Okay, you also have this button here, which is your duplicate report. Okay, so it allows you to duplicate the report, so you can either make an additional change to it, so that you always have those 2 reports there. Okay, then the last button is a trash bin, and obviously that's to delete your reports. Okay, you also notice that some are grayed out. Okay, the grayed out reports are reports that we've created, and on install they've been added to your site. These are what we call system reports. Okay, so you can still run them and make changes inside the report, but when you rerun it, it'll be reset to default. Okay, so things like if I add fields into this catalog by accession date, run it, print it, export it, whatever I want to do, the next time I run it, it'll be back to the way we created it. Alright, so if you do want to add your own fields, that's where the duplicate report comes in, where you want to duplicate any of these reports and make it your own. Okay, so let's get a start on this report here, catalog by copy status. Okay, if I click on the title, it'll load up to the conditions page straight away. Okay, so the last time I ran this report, I ran a lost copy status condition. Okay, so it saved that information there. Okay, if I want to change that, I click on this field. I can deselect lost. I can do on loan. Okay, hit close, and then hit generate. Okay, what it's done is it's sped out all the information for those items that are on loan, because that was my condition. Alright, so that's how simple it is to run an existing report. Now, what if I wanted to add some extra information or even remove some information that I felt I didn't need in this report? Okay, what I need to do then is look at these bars up the top here. Okay, now I'm looking for columns. So once you find columns, just click on it. Okay, and it'll list out the columns that we have selected already at the top, and then all the tables that you can select other columns from. Okay, now let's have a look at our copies section. Now I feel like in this report I don't need the location or sublocation. Okay, so anything marked as green means it's selected in my report. All I have to do to remove it is click on it and they're gone. Okay, you can see they're no longer up in my field list at the top, and they've gone from green to yellow. Alright, say I wanted to add comments. Okay, so click on comments, it's popped up here. Okay, these little hands next to each field allow me to drag these fields to any spot that I wish. Okay, but I want comments to be last. Once I've done that, I can hit next. It'll take me back to my conditions page. From here I can hit generate and it will regenerate the report for me. But we can see that location and sublocation are gone and comments has been added. Okay, I can go even further and say, well, I'm looking for specific comments, and it's bringing up all records with no comments. So what I can do is add another condition, okay, to filter out items with no comment. Okay, so if I add condition, I'm looking for my condition of comment. Yep. And then what I want to do is from this drop down select not blank. I also want to show only my lost items, because I know that the system generates a comment on anything that I mark as lost from circulation. Okay, so now I've got this, the system is going to look for anything with the copy status of lost and has a comment. Okay, so let's hit generate. Okay, perfect. So now it's listed all my records that have the copy status of lost and that has a comment. Alright, so I can easily see these items have been lost and by whoever had them on loan last. Alrighty, so that's running your report as well as making changes to existing reports. You also have the option to export. Okay, so CSV Excel as well as an embedded link which you can send via email to whoever. Okay, this button here takes me back to my reports list. So that's how you run existing reports as well as make little changes to them yourself. So I really hope this short video you guys have got something from it, and that you jump into SmartReports and start using it a little bit, just getting your head around what fields are what, and making changes to some of those reports. As I said at the start of the video, this will be a mini series. So I'll be uploading another video tomorrow, one on Friday, and then the last one on Monday. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be going through creating your own reports as well as playing with the templates. Friday we'll be going through overdue letters, from printing them to emailing them, okay, as well as editing your own overdue letter template. And then Monday I'll be going over some spine labels, okay, so from our existing spine labels to creating your own template for your own labels. Okay, I really appreciate you guys dropping by. Again, this will be a mini series, so please stay tuned for the other 3 videos so that you can start using SmartReports whenever and wherever. Alright, thanks guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that little bell icon so you get notified anytime we upload videos. We do YouTube live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Victorian time. So please subscribe and click that little notification bell so that you never miss out on what we're uploading. Thanks guys, bye.